Oh my God, his name is Momo the Moose. Oh my God, it's so cute. I have cute aggression right now. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. It's Care, also known as pens.inks.icedcoffee across various social media platforms, and today we're going to take a look at a new pen. I picked up this Monteverde MP1 from Atlas Stationers. A shameless plug here, if you check out the description box below, you'll find a little discount code also displayed here on the screen. If you enter that at checkout on atlasstationers.com, you will get a little money off. I've been looking at this pen for a little while, and it'll look very similar to another pen that is often featured here on this channel. You'll see what I mean in just a moment when I unbox it. But the color really called to me. So, you can take one look and kind of see. We have a little moose here. And if you look a bit closer, it says Mocha Moose. So it's a bit of a spoiler on what color I got. Now, the locking mechanism on the back of this pen is sort of its big differentiating factor. So let's unbox it, take a closer look at it, and see what we think. Also, if you put a baby animal on anything, I'm going to buy it. Look at that. Isn't him precious? Isn't her precious? I don't know what gender the moose is. I think if it's antlers, it's a boy, right? Isn't that how mooses work? It's male? I don't know. Someone will correct me. So here we have a little info on, you pull the knob to unlock it, and then after you fill it, you push it down once the dots are aligned. I'll show you that in real time when we fill it. Ta-da! So here is the Mocha Moose MP1 from Monteverde. It has onyx accents. Let's showcase this a little better. Let's see what other goodies we have in the box. So the holder piece lifts out. Oh, look! It has a Mocha Moose recipe with the little baby moose. Oh my God, I'm dying. Look at him. Oh my God, his name is Momo the Moose. Oh my God, it's so cute. I have cute aggression right now. And then tells you that this one is the 2025 color of the year, Mocha Moose, which honestly is one of Pantone's best choices if you ask me. And then another kind of how-to card. It also includes QR codes to a video to show you how to fill it, which is cool if you're a visual person and need to see it in real time. I love Momo the Moose. This pen has a very familiar aesthetic to it, and I will compare it to a Twsbi in just a moment so you can kind of get a feel for the difference. The pen retails for between $50 and $60 depending on where you order it from. I've seen it as low as $52. I've seen it as high as $60 even. So I think it just varies on the colorway and retailer that you order from. It is a clear acrylic body, so a demonstrator. And then the cap and piston mechanism back here as well as in here are a sort of bronzy or anodized looking kind of mocha-ish color. In my head, Mocha Moose is a little bit darker and more cool toned, but I see what they were doing here. It's very pretty. It's a kind of a satin finish detailing. It's a very pretty pen. Let's look at the nib a little bit closer. So just from memory, this nib looks larger than the Twsbi nib. And I might be wrong about that, but we'll see in a moment. So we have the Monteverde branding here on the nib. I did get mine in a medium, which you see on the side there. I'm a medium or broad kind of gal for pretty much everything. All right, so here we have it compared to the Twsbi. This one is the Twsbi Eco T. but it's the one that I had sitting over here. So the nib is definitely larger on the Monteverde, and it looks like it's the hairiest bit, just the tiniest bit longer. Now the actual body itself does not look longer. The body looks about the same length. It's the larger nib that makes it longer. And let's see if this one will post. I don't think it will. Kind of. It does make it pretty back end heavy. It feels secure on there, but removing it does not feel nice. You can definitely feel the metals scraping against each other. That's not pleasant. So I've already pre-selected an ink for this one. So let's do a little ink swatch and we'll fill it up. The ink chosen for this pen by me is Wearinghold's Path. Probably not the best match ever, but I'm really excited to use this ink. So this pen's the lucky winner. Maybe a mistake to put shimmer in here. We'll find out together. So we'll start by taking our cap off. And you're supposed to pull this back piece here out. You hear a click. And you can move your piston mechanism. So we'll move it all the way down. And let's fill her up. So we're going to insert our nib, covering at least the breather hole, which is right here. I tend to submerge the entirety of the nib that I can, so I will cover mine to about here. So our nib's inserted, and we're going to turn it clockwise for filling. And now I'm not going to try and super full fill it. Whatever I get is whatever I get. Now, something I'm noticing is when you retract the piston all the way up, the dots don't line up anymore. Hopefully I'm in frame. I am not. So once you retract the piston all the way back, the dots don't line up. So you have to move it to make it line up. So you just twist them so that they're aligned and then push down. And you hear that twist, that click again. And there you have it. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Again, doing shimmer may have been a huge mistake in here. I know Twsbi's can handle it. I don't know if this one can, but we will find out together for science. So I'm going to wipe off my nib. Just get some of this excess off. There we go. And let's see how we do. All right, we'll do our ink swatch at the top. And the ink we're going to go with is, again, Wearinghold's Path. Look how pretty that is. I'm confident I know what color Path is. I just really wanted to use it. It's not going to be a good match, but I'm still going to go forth. So we'll do our ink swatch and then do a little writing. See how it works out. God, that ink is beautiful. This ink I also got from Atlas Stationers. I'm obsessed with it. That pea soup color. One of my favorites. All right, let's see how she writes. We'll give it a little inversion here. Get all that glitter mixed up in there. All right, time for the real test. And the grip is a triangular grip. I didn't realize that before until I'm holding it just now. It is like a Lamy or the Eco T grip. It's quite comfortable, actually. It's a Monteverde MP1. The colorway is Mocha Mousse. And I got it in a medium nib. Flowing really well, no complaints. Our ink is Wearing Gold Path. Definitely should have put a pencil board under here, but that's okay. Quite nice. So we'll do our ups and downs, side to side, all smooth. Doesn't feel like it catches it all. We'll do some figure eights, not the prettiest. Very nice. The nib is comfortable, smooth. Color match is not really there, but I like it. Some final thoughts. It is very similar to the Twsbi Eco T in terms of how it feels. The weight feels similar. I will put the weight measurements of the two on the screen. I don't have a scale in front of me right now, but I'll put weight measurements without the cap of both of them on the screen for comparison. It feels to be about the same weight. It is a slightly longer pen. Again, I think that's because this one has a full-size nib. This one looks like it has a full size number 6 nib, if I could speak, versus the Twsbi that has a smaller nib. And that's where the length comes from, because from the body of the pen to the tip of the pen, they are the same length. I'm curious how it would do being left to sit long term. In terms of the Twsbi, I can leave that capped in a drawer, in a bag somewhere for months. And when I open it, it doesn't really matter what kind of ink, sheening, shading, shimmer. It writes just like the first time, every time. Very reliable, very consistent performance. So I'm curious, once the Monteverde is left to sit for a period, how it will behave, if it'll need, you know, some coercing to get the ink flowing. I'm also curious to see how it handles the shimmer ink in general. I know that Twsbi's medium, broad, and stub do well with it, so we'll see how the Monteverde in medium does. Cleaning it may prove to be challenging. That is not a today's care problem. That is a future care problem. So I will report back on that. If you want an update on how I'm getting along with the pen, check out my current monthly recap for October at the end of the month. That's where I'll kind of put my thoughts on the pen, whether or not I'm liking it. I hope this video was informative and helpful to you. I realize it's not a full review, but from first impressions, I like the pen a lot. It's very comfortable. It seems to be performing well. So we will see how I get on with it. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and check out more videos if you feel so inclined. As always, for my Friday videos, I want to hear a win you had this week. Tell me something that went really well for you so we can celebrate together in the comments below. I hope you are having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. I hope your weekend is fun and relaxing. I hope your coffee is perfect. Remember to be kind to each other, be kind to yourself, stay classic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.